Should be live.
What is up, Flav City family? How's it going? You guys ready to make some Cinco de Mayo recetas? Muy fresco, muy suerte. My homie's Art is here. Desi's gonna pop in a minute. She's gonna make some Brazilian cheese rolls because her and the baby are craving them. But these recipes today are Mexican, healthy, keto, paleo, and once again, it's another meal prep recipe from the cookbook. So make sure you guys can hear me and see me well. I want to see comments down below. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Can you hear him? Can you tell me, can you see him? That's right, baby. Tarlin. What up, Margaret? How's it going, Eddie? Cookbook's fire, baby. So this is what we're doing. We're doing a recipe from the new cookbook, which you guys are crushing. You're making this a #1 new release on Amazon in the detox and cleansing categories, in the allergies category, in low carb, all because of you. We need the support to continue, so we make this a #1 new release on May 15 when this book comes out. And today we're gonna make this recipe right here. A Cinco de Mayo healthy keto paleo recipe of pork chops al pastor with coconut cream sauce, dairy-free, and a coconut cauliflower broccoli rice. Cool thing about this recipe and all 125 in here, check it out, Art. Each one has the index on top here. Tells you if it's meal prep, that's a meal prep. No dairy, no eggs. This one's Whole30 approved and paleo. And then it gives you a little explanation and then a little YouTube icon means there's a video for this. And then the macros are very detailed here. It tells you the macros per veggie rice and the macros per serving of pork chop. And then look at that photo. Look at those crusty, delicious pork chops, you guys, right? So good. Bobby, you and Uncle Art are the best. When did you become Uncle Art?
In this setting, I don't know. Today, I guess.
So we did a Facebook live stream right before this, and we made these. We made my Red Lobster Keto Cheddar Biscuits from the cookbook. You guys have seen this on YouTube, and I had to put it in the cookbook. The cool thing about these is that they're 100% keto. If you don't put the cheddar cheese in here, they're paleo because you can use ghee or coconut oil. And look at that. They're flaky and tender. They're my version of a healthy Red Lobster cheddar biscuit that won't kill you. And they're so good. We use these in the book to make pulled pork sandwiches. We use them to make sausage Mcmuffin. My God, those are so good. I've cooled down. Arch, try one more bite.
Oh, if I must.
If you must.
I'm looking on the screen.
I saw that. Art's looking through the screen. So I'm going to push these aside over yonder. And then let's get going with this recipe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from, what you're making for dinner, and let's get some more cookbooks out there. You guys have bought so many copies, so thank you. If you know someone else who needs a copy of this book, the Amazon pre-order link is right in the description box. Buy a copy for them. Let them know, because even if you're not on the keto diet, if all you want to do is lose weight and eat clean eating recipes that actually taste good, this is the book for you. There's so much flavor and creativity in these recipes. You don't feel like you're sacrificing anything just because you're on a diet. It's that simple. Guess who's in the house?
Hi, guys.
Desi's here. Baby's here. And the word on the street is you want to make some ponzu queijo, right?
Yeah, I better make it now because I think, how are you going to make these pork chops? In the oven?
No, on the cast iron pan.
Okay. So
yeah.
I can use the oven.
So these are Brazilian cheese rolls that our friends Sergio and Camilla taught us. They're not keto.
And they're not Mexican.
They're not Mexican.
They're Brazilian.
They're gluten-free though, right?
Yeah.
It's a blender cheese roll and they're amazing. So you're going to make that. I'm going to make some pork chops. Art's going to
do my
film.
thing.
Going to do his thing. And we're going to get going here. Let's see here. I just threw together some steak, pasta, and taco seasoning. Nice one. Margaret is here. Tommy boy brought the cookbook. Tommy, terrific. Thank you so much. I have a nut allergy. What can I substitute for almond flour?
For which recipe?
In general, maybe. That's a tough one.
Nut allergy.
Because even...
You can't eat any nuts then.
Even coconuts, right?
I don't know.
Coconut flour is a tough substitution because it's so dry. So if you're doing keto and you can't eat coconuts or almond flour, it's really tough.
Yeah, so I'm starting with 1 egg in the blender, a cup of whole milk. And then I'll add a half a cup of avocado oil.
Nice.
Or you can use grapeseed oil.
Expeller pressed only. Or butter. When we first,
I haven't tried it with butter.
When we first made that recipe years ago, we used to use canola oil before we learned about the toxicity of canola. But we've come a long way.
Were you really using canola oil?
Yeah. So guys, I'm making the spice rub here. Check it out, Art, for the pork chops al pastor. So it's a combination of these spices right here. Smoked paprika, ancho chili powder, and ground cumin.
You're using smoked paprika?
I'm using smoked paprika. Have you ever heard of that? And ground coriander, a lovely spice that kind of tastes like burnt orange citrus. Really nice. So we're gonna mix that up, and I'm going to, Art, smell that. Right, isn't that nice? Teresa and Norma, get your nose in there, Norma. Don't be shy. That's right, Crystal. Smoky and floral and oh so good. I'm gonna move my spices aside, and I'm gonna season my pork chops. So I want these to marinate for a good, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes before they go into the hot cast iron pan.
Doing a cup of Parmesan cheese.
Nice. That's these recipes so easy. It's like a cup of cheese, a cup of milk, a couple eggs, a little
No,
bit.
it's 1 egg.
It's 1 egg?
1 cup of milk, half a cup of oil, 1 cup of cheese, and tapioca starch.
Yeah. You literally blend it up, you pop it in a hot oven, and they start popping up like popovers. It's so cool. So a little bit of the spice rub, a little bit of really good kosher salt, meaning unrefined salt. Pack that down, flip them over, and then I have a trivia number 1 for the night. When I put these into a hot cast iron pan, do I want these to be cold, straight from the fridge, or room temperature? And why? Leave that comment down below. So the book has recipes for pork and every other protein you can imagine. They have pork, chicken, beef, lamb, seafood, vegetarian, and turkey. The chapter for turkey is not just for Thanksgiving. And a ton of snack recipes, a pasta section that has shirataki noodles and spaghetti squash. It's a brilliant, brilliant selection that you will never get tired of making. I guarantee. So remember, that link is down in the description box. Order a second copy for friends and share it with people who need these recipes in their life.
We temporarily crossed the 200 marker.
All right, all right.
Keep sharing, people.
Keep sharing, you guys. In the meantime, share the video. Desi's going to turn on the jet engine here.
I'll come over there and get that.
Next up, I'm going to add
What's that?
cup and baking powder and a little bit of salt.
That's what makes it gluten-free, right?
Yeah.
So, real quick, everyone got the trivia right. Room temperature pork always go into a hot pan or hot oven. Never cold meat, ever.
So I'm gonna turn the blender on and start adding the tapioca starch.
Catherine, yeah, I just asked about Canada. So I guess that's the price there right now. It's $40 Canadian though, but that's roughly about
29
US. So it's pretty close. And I asked them yesterday why it was so high. They said that's the price in Canada. So either wait for it to come down, or if you can't wait, that's the price right now. I wish it was a little cheaper though. I feel you. We don't control any of that. So guys, on the menu tonight are pork chops al pastor with a coconut cream sauce and Mexican cauliflower broccoli rice with chilies, nuts, and coconut flakes. Low carb, paleo, Whole30 approved. A really, really good way to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, amigos.
Okay, so this is it. Batter is all done, and all we have to do now is pour it into our.
Give it a little shake. Oh, it's pretty loose, huh?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
pretty loose,
Cool.
but it's okay.
Looks good.
Don't be
Don't be nervous.
don't be nervous.
No, I've never seen it. I just wanted
So in the
to...
meantime, I'm gonna make cauliflower broccoli rice. Instead of using a grater, I'm just gonna use my food processor here. Because I figured, you know, it might take a little time to actually grate this by hand. So why not use the food processor and make my life a little bit easier? So I have the grater attachment on here. There we go.
Bobby Gregor asks if there's any particular reason you look like an MMA fighter.
Me? I haven't got that one, but I'll take it. A tough guy? MMA fighter. I'll take that one all the way, homie. That's funny. So I'll do a little bit of cauliflower. We know we never buy pre-grated cauliflower rice because the texture is never as good as making it your own. Unless you're making cauliflower pizza crust. That's the recipe on the blog from Monday for cauliflower crust pizza. Frozen cauliflower is best because you can wring out all of the moisture. It's almost impossible to do that with fresh. That's the only time we allow it. We have a video coming next week for that cauliflower pizza crust that has no cheese. It's a dairy-free keto paleo. Crispy cauliflower crust, that's amazing. That one didn't make the cookbook because we just finished it.
You're getting cauliflower everywhere, Bobby.
I know. Hey, that's how we do it. We're messy around here. But at least I clean up my own mess. Art helps too, let's be honest. Alright guys, share the video. I want to get at least 400 people in here celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Post this link to your Facebook page or Instagram stories. Let's get some more people here. And spread the word that the #1 top keto book is coming out on May 15th. People need these recipes in their life. That's why we're sharing these with you on live.
Holly from Madison's in the house.
Oh, Holly, what up, Holly? So these are in the silicone mold.
Silicone mold, yeah.
Pop them in a 400-degree oven, and you'll
Yep.
see they start to rise and pop up.
All right.
Is that a timer for that? Okay. I'm going to grab a bowl for my cauliflower rice. And then maybe you can help me, babe, a little bit. Okay. So let me empty this, and then we'll do some broccoli. It's a cauli broccoli blend. We cook it with a little bit of chilies, onions, and garlic. We finish it with lime zest, some cilantro, and some lime juice. It's so good.
Good golly, Miss Holly, Gregor writes.
Holly's a fellow badger like me. Love to see that. Desi is not, is that tapioca flour used?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's tapioca. Geraldine can't wait for the cookbook. Nolene can't wait to get it. Kindle is only $9.99 Canadian. So there you go. If you can't get the hardcover, Kindle's the way to go. Ordered my 4th copy. Friends eager to receive.
Oh, yeah.
Barbara, high five, Barbara. Woohoo! Thank you. I know it's May and it's kind of early to start thinking about Christmas, but if you want to order a few of these, this is going to be such a great book to give after the holidays when people have stuffed their bellies with Yorkshire puddings and all the bad stuff. This will be what you want to lose weight. And don't even worry if you're not keto. It's all about clean recipes for losing weight, right? Mm-hmm. Desi took all the photos. I cooked every recipe. Art helped with the photos. It was a family affair. But you wouldn't know that because when you open up the cookbook and you turn to, you know, this recipe right here, it looks like it's straight from like Bon Appetit or Food Network. I mean, you got like, where we go? I'm gonna show you a good one. And you get epic salmon burgers with keto fat bread sesame buns, right? Along with barbecue kale chips. Like, that is feel-good food that makes you feel like you're naughty, but you're actually being a good boy or girl, right?
And every recipe has a picture.
Yes, very important. Every recipe has a picture. It has the detailed macros of not just the steak, but the salsa verde. That's skirt steak with a zesty salsa verde and a coffee spice rub. So we thought of everything for this cookbook. So share and spread the love with everyone. Share that Amazon link down in the description box. And share the stream with your friends. Get people over so they can learn about the book, right?
Yeah. We're at 230 right now. I think everybody should share this on any social media.
That's right.
platform
Any
you
social
have.
media you got, and send this link over so people can join us. This is fun time to hang out. I heard that Keto Connect is doing a live stream now too. We should have done a group live stream.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Split screen or something.
Yeah, split screen. That'd be fun. So let's do a little bit of Brox. Rock the Brox, and then I'll do this. Actually, maybe, do you want to chop some onions, or do you want me to chop onions?
I can chop some onions.
Okay. Do you mind chopping half this red
The
onion
red
here?
one or
Yeah.
the yellow one?
No, let's do the red. So chop half
Are you
the red
making
onion.
guacamole?
Yeah, we're gonna make guac too. But I want to get this cauliflower rice rock in here.
Oh, but I mean, there's all these leaves in here, babe. What are
It's
you
all,
gonna do with that?
it's all gonna go in the pan eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. So let me
It's all
add.
gonna go in the same place.
It's all gonna go in my belly. Where's my plunger? There it is. So a little bit of cauli is done. Rock some Brox.
Half an onion?
Yeah, let's do half an onion. Chop it any way you want. So the book has a lot of cauliflower recipes. We have cauliflower rice. We have cauliflower tater tots. We have cauliflower mash. Cauliflower is my favorite vegetable because it's a blank canvas, and you can make it turn into something really special.
We should have had a category just for cauliflower.
We should have. What would be a funny saying for cauliflower?
Something about rice, like, you don't need a rice cooker for this one.
Something like that.
Stacy, Mayo, we are definitely going to sit, chat, and eat at the end of this. That's
Yes.
Stacy's new favorite part of the video.
Of course, Stacy, we don't come live without sitting around and chatting at the end. That's my favorite part. Maybe we should only do that next time.
Yeah.
That's what Matt and Meg were doing, right? And we should just do that.
Is every dish gluten-free?
Every
Absolutely.
single dish in the book is gluten-free.
By default, keto is gluten-free.
Yeah.
Grain-free.
Yep. That's how we roll. I mean, that's all of our recipes anyway, for the most part, are gluten-free. That's just how we do it. We don't believe...
I guess some people don't realize that keto is gluten-free.
Yeah, I mean, we are very sensitive to gluten, especially Desi. So all of these recipes that we always cook on the channel are 100% gluten-free.
Shaheen says hi to
what
both
up?
of you guys.
Shaheen, how
Shaheen
are
from
you?
Dubai. Nice to see you, Shaheen. Shaheen ordered her book like weeks and weeks ago, so thank you for that. Shaheen, we're making a Mexican fiesta. This weekend is Cinco de Mayo, which is the Mexican Independence Day, right, Ben?
No,
No?
it was a battle.
Oh, it was the battle. Yeah, they beat.
They won. They won that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mexican Revolution.
Yeah, the revolution. So shows what I know. Just stick to the recipes, Bobby. So we're making Cinco de Mayo recipes. We're making pork chops al pastor with low carb cauliflower broccoli rice with coconuts and limes and chili. Absolutely delicious. I'll show you the recipe one more time. Yeah, I had the page memorized. 197.
Good evening from Trinidad.
Trinidad, I love it. I went to Trinidad many years ago for a wedding. So here's the recipe we're making in the book. It is these beautiful crusty pork chops, a dairy-free coconut cream sauce.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that a
Yeah.
beautiful picture? You kind of forget how beautiful
Yeah,
the
I
photo,
forget.
right? We were so involved with it for so many weeks and weeks, you forget like how beautiful it turns out because it turns into one big blur. So this recipe is paleo, whole 30. It's a meal prep in the book. It's dairy free. It's egg free. I mean, this is like, it's free of everything but flavor, right? You're not going to feel like you're sacrificing anything when you eat this recipe, but it's going to make you feel good. All right, let's rock this cauliflower. There's a lot of rice in here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, if
Paul's
dessert
coming.
dessert has a good question. If I don't have a silicone pan, what can I use
Oh,
for the pound occasion?
for
Yeah,
the pound
you don't need
occasion.
that.
You can just use any tin.
Non-stick preferable.
Non-stick preferably, yeah.
But don't spray your non-stick with non-stick spray because the double non-stick actually creates the sticking in the first place.
And it ruins your pan. We
Yeah.
learned that the hard way.
We learned that the hard way. The actual spray interferes with the non-stick metal and it will start sticking.
Eh,
It's so annoying. Beth, you guys are so awesome. I really enjoy your recipes. Thank you from Rancho Santa Margarita, California. That sounds like a nice place, huh? May Day is order day.
I like that.
I like that, Michelle. Let's see here. Yeah, Shaheen, you're going to like this one. Use wax paper, for Grigor says.
Not for the conjugation. You need. It's very loose. The
batter.
The batter is
you want
almost
it to
liquid.
Rise. Yeah, you want it to rise really high, like a popover.
Yeah.
So you probably wouldn't want to use wax paper
It's like
for
a
this
popover.
one.
Probably also for baking, I would use parchment rather than wax paper, unless you want it to
Yes.
taste like crayons.
Yeah, great point. Bessie, can you scoop?
Which
the,
you generally don't want it to taste like
Yeah.
crayons. Unless you like to eat crayons.
Yeah,
Some people
that's
do.
only if you're like 5 years old. So we're gonna cook the red onions. Cook them down with some red peppers and some garlic. Then we'll add the cauliflower and broccoli rice. In the meantime, I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning.
Babe, why are we using this pan?
Because I needed to.
Can we just use a different pan?
Sure, you want
This
it?
one's old.
Sure. Let's swap.
Holly's German Shepherd likes to eat crayons.
Holly, it doesn't sound-
unless you're like Holly's German Shepherd, stick to parchment paper when it calls for.
Yeah,
something
Holly,
like
I
that.
don't think your German Shepherd is very good. So we're gonna switch here because Bobby has failed to throw away his
This is an old pan, and I asked Bobby to throw it away.
a while ago. I'm stubborn because I haven't got a new nonstick this size.
Here's the garbage.
Well, it's not gonna fit in the garbage right now. It's a little hot. Let's just put it over here for now.
Not on my iPhone. It was right next to it.
So let me clean up here really quick, and then we have to add
See what's
some.
going on over here.
A few cloves of garlic and a little bit of red chili in there after those onions cook down. So Desi, let those do their thing once you start making the guacamole.
All right, bebo.
So we got a lot of stuff going on here. My friend Paul was supposed to be here a while ago. I wonder where he
What
went.
about this one over here?
Oh, I didn't use it all. I got too much.
You could just eat it raw like that.
You could, but I didn't.
I like the raw.
Yeah,
You gonna wash it?
I didn't watch that one, no. The guacamole. We're gonna make our go-to guacamole that's on the blog. It's in the book. We have a video for it. It's the recipe we learned in Mexico City, just outside of the city in Teotihuacan, the famous pyramids. Wait till you see what we're gonna do, because we learned this special tip about pickling red onions.
What up, Joanna?
Joanna's in the house?
She said hi, Art.
What up, Joanna?
Where's Johnny?
Johnny wanted to go to the gym with me today, but I was busy with Art. He might come for dinner later on. So instead of actually adding lime juice directly to guacamole, you pickle diced red onions with lime juice, and it takes away that raw red onion flavor, but it also dilutes the lime juice, and that's all the acid you need. You never squeeze lime juice directly into the guacamole because it's a really overpowering acidic flavor. I learned that in Mexico, and it's a game changer, right? So with the onions here, the way I like to finely mince them, Art, is by doing planks across like this. Hold your finger on top so it doesn't get chopped. Then tuck your fingers back, go down for sticks. And I just had this knife sharpened, and it's like butter. I love it. A sharp knife is a safe knife. Remember that, you guys. And
What
then
are you guys' favorite toppings?
for guacamole,
Yeah.
Desi wants to know what your favorite toppings are. So see that? That, I can move it for pickling. And then Desi is going to squeeze lime juice over that.
Flow-grown yuppie girl Johnny, short for Johnny P, is Bobby's dad, who is an internet sensation.
He is. He has
on
a cult
Instagram.
following.
Cult following.
People love him for his famous two-line expressions on Instagram. No matter what I make, it's always very good. Non-expression, no emotion. No, use this thing, the squeezer, no?
Let's see some juice.
These are really stingy limes. 2 days in a row,
Oh
I
my
bought
God, there's
limes.
like no juice.
I bought limes at Whole Foods. These are the hardest, stingiest limes ever. I don't know how much juice we're going to get out of there.
Can't stand a stingy lime.
How many total carbs per serving? For which one, Catherine? I'll tell you.
Here's the recipe.
Yeah, here, Art, show them the pork chops for macros. So, Catherine, every recipe in the book has detailed macros. So here's the macros for the rice. Here's the macros for the pork chops. There's the salt. Here it is.
Ah, there you go.
There you go. So each recipe has macros. Each recipe in the book has photos. Each one has tips. If there's a video, we tell you there's a video on YouTube on how to find it. What cookbook does that? if there's fan reviews, we put the fan reviews on there. We want this to be a book for you guys, inspired by you guys.
For the people, by the people.
Exactly, for the people, by the people. So I'm going to chop up a little bit of garlic and red chilies for the arroz de broccoli y cauliflower. And then chop up one of these red finger peppers, which I love.
Isn't Sugar Bomb your official ambassador?
Oh, Sugar Bomb here?
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
she's my official manager.
That's what it is. So
Agent.
unfair that we have to wait 14 more days for the
I
copy.
feel you.
No, actually, Amazon is already starting to ship books.
Have they actually officially?
Yeah, because Barnes and Nobles are, and we heard that Amazon are also. So you should be getting the book early next week
Woohoo!
All right. You heard it from the horse's mouth.
if you've already pre-ordered.
Well, Desi's.
Desi's not the horse.
Art's the horse. A couple questions here. St. Martin in the house. What's your lime to onion ratio? It doesn't matter. Squeeze over enough lime to cover the red onions because you're not going to pour the lime juice in the guac later. I'll show you. You just add the onions, and then if you need more acid, then you scoop in a little bit of lime juice.
Maybe I need that squeezer.
Yeah, use this
It's
thing.
just not-
Onionated lime juice.
Yes, that's the way to do it. So, try it once. It's going to change your guacamole life, and everyone's going to come over and be like, dude, ¿qué pasó con este guacamole?
Ah,
Right? Muy
some more
delicioso.
juice.
Because you can taste then the avocado and that floral flavor, not that bitter acidic flavor of the lime juice. It makes so much sense, but I never thought about it in the past. So there you go. Let them swim for 15 minutes to 2 hours.
Gregor, super chat.
Oh, Gregor,
my
dude!
God.
$20.
Gregor, dude,
Wow.
you're so nice. Gregor has been given Super Chat every single week, and we never ask you guys for that. It's a great way to support the channel. We'd much rather you buy the cookbook, which I know Gregor has done also, but thank you so much. May the 4th
Thank
be
you.
with you. Had to. I let it myself out. When can we get signed copies for the holidays? We're working on that. I'm guessing by end of the month, we're going to have a shipment of books at the house. We're going to sign them and send them, and we'll have a checkout page on our website or PayPal, something like that. So thank you for thinking of that, Gregor. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, we're ordering I think another 100 copies to have at the house. So basically my office right now has so many cases of books. We're going to have another 100 books in there. And we'll do direct shipping to fans with signed copies from me and Desi. And if Art's around, he'll sign it. If Johnny P's around, Johnny P is like a rare limited edition. If you get an autograph from Johnny, put that thing on eBay because you can probably get top dollar for it.
306 personas en esto programa.
What does that mean?
It was 306 people on here.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. 305.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, keep sharing the stream. Let's get more people. We're making low carb, keto recipes. We're promoting the cookbook. We want this book to be accessible for everyone because we all know right now keto's hot. And if you go to like Amazon or Amazon Bookstore or Borders, it's trending really high. It turns out a lot of people are taking advantage of that and just kind of like crashing the market with really crappy keto books. We want ours to be seen by people, and the only way we can do that is to continue to boost the sales from you guys and friends and family. Then Amazon will say, hey, this book has something behind it. Let's start pushing it to everyone searching keto. Because we really believe these have some of the best keto recipes around. And I want everyone who's interested in a keto lifestyle to find these recipes because they taste really good and they don't make you feel like you're sacrificing any flavor just because you're on a diet.
The onions are good, babe.
Okay, so check it out, Art. Onions are good. Cebollas está bueno. Yo pongo el chile rojo y ajo y cocinar, pero 3 minutos más. Yo necesito más óleo en esta cazuela. Y luego yo pongo brócoli y cauliflower arroz. Cocinar, pero 7 minutos. Y luego yo pongo limón zest, limón jugo, juice. I'm going to keep going here. Cilantro fresco. Y almendras y coco
Bravo,
flakes.
bravo.
Pretty good, huh? Not bad for a gringo. Hey, ¿qué pasó?
So Stacy May asked me a really good question since she knows I'm here and filming all these episodes. She says, Art, what is the favorite dish that you've had so far? Which is a very big question because it's hard to recall that. But I can put it in this context. I am not keto. I don't follow the keto diet, but I've liked everything I've had here. So that's another great thing about this book. It's not just if you're on the keto diet. It's just
say that to the camera here.
Okay, I've had it all here, right? I don't follow keto, but delicious. So you don't have to be keto to appreciate this. Buy
Exactly.
this keto, non-keto, you're gonna love it.
Well said, Art. Thank you.
But
Thank
what
you.
is one of
The pork chops have been really good. The chili was good.
Yeah.
I mean, back when you guys were photographing all this stuff, there was a lot of food going around here.
There's a lot.
It's hard to remember it
The
all,
lamb
but
chops.
lamb chops. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was all good.
Oh, yeah,
all
babe.
good.
Yep.
the
So-
cheddar biscuits?
Yeah, so
Cheddar
that,
biscuits
like
we
the
already
cheddar
like
biscuits.
ate half of.
yeah, the one
Yeah.
we made earlier. So that's kind of the gist of the cookbook, that it's not just for keto people. It's for anyone who wants to eat clean eating, healthy recipes that actually taste good and will help you lose weight. So we're doing good here. I already washed those earlier with soap and water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
wouldn't-
didn't know
you
that.
need to, yo necesito lavar los aguacates frescos. You need to wash the avocados because there's been a bit of a listeria breakout. So wash the skin with hot soapy water. Muy importante. Especially por los mames con los babies and tu amigo.
That's right, Holly D.
I saw a couple.
Ooh, these
She
are
said she-
gorgeous.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky today. I saw a couple questions here. Someone asked again about the signed copies. By the end of the month, we'll be sending signed copies directly from our house to you, and you can check out from the website.
Funny comment.
Tell me the comment. Every time I see that sign behind you and someone is blocking it, it looks like it's saying hung. I've heard that before.
Well,
They-
we've seen that on videos.
Those are hung avocados. Well said. Is there a keto lasagna? No, we don't have a lasagna, but we do have a
next time.
keto fettuccine bolognese. It's a 3-hour braised bolognese sauce that is so good. I'll show you really quick. I'm going to show you the pasta la vista section.
Somebody's asking if the books coming from Amazon will not be signed.
Those won't be signed, correct. You have to order directly from us, which we don't have enabled until the end of the month.
Yeah, if you're in Chicago, I saw somebody in Chicago. We have a book launch event. It's sold out, but we're planning a second one.
Yeah, Chicago
so
will do that.
definitely come by for the second one, and you'll get the book signed.
Yep. Stay tuned for the second book launch party. The first one sold out in 24 hours. We have 250 people coming. But also, I mean, listen, if you want to buy a copy and have it now, grab one on Amazon. The second one you can get signed for us, and you can give the first one to a friend or family, right? Don't worry about it.
Look at those plunger kids.
Oh, Art, look. This is what's up.
Nice.
Look how they rose.
Yeah, that's nice. So Myra is in Chicago. Yeah, stay on the lookout, Myra. We're gonna hook you up. Leela got her ticket. Very good for you. Grigor used to work in Chicago. Oh, you used to work here, buddy? Oh, you gotta come back. Will the book be available at Costco? We're this close to getting a big order from Costco, so knock on wood. We're this close. So I think if they continue to see it being a #1 new release on Amazon, which it is now because of you, they're going to place that order. So keep it up, because we'll travel to some Costco's around the Midwest and do impromptu signings there. Will they know we're coming? No, but we'll do it anyway. Has that ever stopped us before, Art?
No.
No. ASMR needs that book. You want it more than ever? You want it You want it more than I ever wanted Keto Connect's book, but don't tell them. We won't tell them. Keto Connect is great. More pescatarian dishes, por favor. There are a good amount of seafood dishes in the book, but we do need to do more. You're 100% right.
Lots of seafood recipes on our website.
Yes, you're right, Shaheen. I gotta send you a signed copy all the way to Dubai. Shaheen's been a long time Flav City fan. So Art, check out what's going on in the cazuela back here. So, good things, right? The ajo and the cebollas and the chilies are cooking down nicely. We salt and peppered them. Now I'm gonna add all of my cauliflower and broccoli rice, and I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna let it cook for 7 to 10 minutes until this is cooked through and tender, but not mushy. We don't want mushy cauliflower rice. I'm trying to emulate the texture of actual rice here. So if you wanted to, we could put a lid on here. Now I have a question for you guys. Do I want to salt this mixture now, or do I want to wait until the end? What do you think? I'm making a mess, aren't I, Art? I'm making a mess.
That's nothing new.
That's nothing new. Let me know why I want to salt it now or wait until later. In the meantime, how's the guacamole doing? Oh, beautiful. Should we put some cilantro on there or what? Yeah, let's do some cilantro. Let's do some papitas too for some crunch.
Some tomatoes.
Get some tomatoes. I normally do a pretty basic, straightforward guacamole, but I thought maybe this one will put a little bit of crunch and stuff. Myra says later. Alan says wait. Kim says wait. Wow, I've been saying that. Aiden. Later. Well, everyone's saying the end? Dang.
This is the end. The only end, my friend.
What makes your cookbook different from other keto cookbooks, especially those with more recipes? Join them. What does that mean?
I don't know.
The difference is that ours are mostly meal prep recipes, and there's no basic recipes that are kind of like how to make roasted broccoli or how to make a cheese board. Our recipes are really tasty, creative recipes that you crave. Very, very healthy, creative recipes. That's
And
all I can
full
say.
of flavor.
Full of flavor, yeah.
I guarantee you.
You haven't seen many recipes.
You haven't
we did
seen
a lot of research about the books out there. Ours are very creative, very tasty, and they won't make you bored or feel like you're on a diet. That's the difference.
A lot of diet recipes out there, not just keto, but in general diet, like Whole30 or like gluten-free or this and that or the other, just lack flavor in general.
Yes.
And you won't find that with our book.
No. There's no boring recipes, and there's no super basic recipes for how to, make an appetizer plate. Hey guys, I'm actually salting now. I must have thrown you guys off. The reason why I'm salting now is because I want to pull out some water, and I want to season these veggies when they cook.
I salted.
I'm worried about the salt pulling out water and these being watery, but I do want these to actually season while they cook. I'm not going to season aggressively because I might check it later on, but I'm not trying to caramelize these, right? I'm not trying to brown them. I'm trying to sweat them. So you do want to salt it when you're cooking. That way these salt will really soak into the cauliflower and the broccoli.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, rotate that. Nice. Is that because of the oven or?
It's the almond.
Really? Wow, interesting.
Much darker on the back.
Yeah. Yes, the difference is it's made by a great team with videos and recipes, and look at the ingredients. Yeah, I mean, it goes into the ingredients, the thoughtfulness, the creativity of the recipes, and the fact that it's loaded with over 125 really, really creative, delicious recipes that you are going to love, and you can mix and match with other recipes in the book.
And every recipe has a picture.
Yeah, pictures with everyone. A lot have the videos out there. So the Amazon pre-order link is down below. Order a book. Order a second one for a friend. Share that link with someone who needs it. It really is the ultimate clean eating cookbook that will help you lose weight, lower your chances of diabetes, arthritis, inflammation. If you need to lower weight because of diabetes and stuff, do the keto paleo diet. You're guaranteed to lose weight, and you're going to get rid of all of those pills you take. I mean, I really, really believe that. So I'm going to start preheating the pan for the pork chops. We said room temperature pork chops in a hot cast iron pan because that's how you make really crusty pork chops. If you put cold chops in a hot pan, it doesn't caramelize. Imagine what happens when you put your foot into a cold tub of water. You kind of curl up and you get tense. The same thing happens to pork or beef. It's going to curl up, get tense, be tough, and won't cook properly. Should we put salt and stuff in there? Oh, let's let that marinate longer.
Oh,
yeah. Let's season that with salt. Let's add, we can start mashing it now if you want. So are you guys on team chunky guacamole or team creamy? Because we're on team chunk. I don't like a super smooth creamy guacamole. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare the rest of my ingredients for the cauliflower rice.
What was that tiny?
Yeah.
I'm going to chop up some raw almonds here.
The ones that were in the back are done, but
Are you sure they're done? Nah,
Well, you
just
see
leave
how
it.
dark
It's
they
going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Chop up some raw almonds here. Also going to hit it with unsweetened shredded coconut flakes, lime zest, lime juice, and cilantro. So you take that kind of bland cauliflower broccoli rice, you cook it with chilies, garlic, and onions, then hit it with everything I just talked about. That's how you make interesting food. That's how you eat keto recipes and low-carb recipes that actually taste good. See that on the cover here, Art? It's 125 plus low-carb recipes that actually taste good. Because we've had way too many health food in our life, that tastes bland and boring. Those days are over. I promise you, I'll never share with you a bland recipe.
Do you add oil to this?
Yeah, I always add a shot of really good extra virgin olive oil to my guacamole because it makes it creamy and fruity and extra fatty, and it's so lovely. And we just got new shipment of extra virgin olive oil from Spain.
I think your ambassador manager Sugar Bomb put it well. She says it's guacamole, not avocado mousse. Chunky for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, Sugar Bomb, we like you more and more. You're awesome.
Avocado, yeah. Sugar Bomb knows her stuff.
She does. That's why she's the Flav City manager. Anyone wants to work with us, you talk to Sugar Bomb. She keeps 15%, but she gets me the best deals. Okay, so this is cooking nicely here. So you don't want to fry it. You just want to gently cook it until the rawness is out of the rice. So keep checking it for doneness and for texture and for seasoning. In the meantime, let's see how this guy's doing. Pan's heating up. I just want to get this pan literally screaming hot so I can pan sear those pork chops. Get that crust super, super dark and crusty. Maybe toss in a little bit of ghee at the end. What do you think, Art? Just to make it extra happy, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll use the pan juices to make a coconut cream sauce with coconut, lime juice, salt, and lime zest. Super, super easy. What's up? Ready?
The sponge cake is ready.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. Why add olive oil to guacamole? It sounds unconventional, but try it. Because the olive oil can be fruity or grassy, and it makes the avocado guacamole taste amazing. So these are done. That's the definition of golden brown and delish. So I'm going to pop these out here and put them right here. That's hot, be careful. And Desi put some tomatoes in there. We're letting the red onions pickle a little bit more. And things are going really good here. The only thing I'm wondering is, where's Paul?
Where's Paul?
Paul should be here. This is weird. Very weird. Myrene. Hi, Bobby, Art, and Desi. Shout out from Delaware. I'm not on keto, but I'm ordering the book for healthy cooking and eating.
Right.
Love you guys. We love you. That's what it's all about, Merlene. Yes, it's called keto meal prep, but it really is clean eating recipes for people who want to feel good, look good, but not sacrifice flavor. That should be the title, really, right? Feel good food that tastes good. That's what the book's all about. Flav City on Amazon. You guys have made it a #1 new release for weeks and weeks now. The goal is to kind of keep the momentum going, make it a #1 new bestseller. Then we can get on today's show, cook with Al Roker, because he's on keto, do Dr. Oz, do my girl Rachel Ray, go on Good Morning America. That's my plan. So we gotta get the book sales rolling. So then Costco and then all that good stuff. Maybe a TV show. You never know too, right? Can we get your workout routine? I should do a video about that. Shaheen, sorry guys, but I have to go. Long day. Good night, Shaheen. Have a great night. Sleep well to you and your family. Patty wants the guns. Hey, baby. This is the gun show, right? That's all I do is cook, clean, and work out. I work out about 4 days a week. I do a total body workout every day at the gym. Cardio, core, strength training. I stretch a lot. I'm really big into stretching and functional working out. So I'm not trying to get jacked and so I can't move. I'm trying to get strong. So my core is strong. I'm on my feet all day, but my back never hurts. That's my goal. So Art, my pan is smoking. Check it out. A little bit of avocado oil. We'll take our chops. If your pan's not making that kind of sizzling, when you put your chops in, you take them out and you wait until it heats up. Because it's all about creating that lovely, lovely crust. These go in. As soon as it goes in, push down to make sure they're making good contact. Then I reach down here and I grab my favorite tool in the kitchen, a splatter guard. That's an oil splatter guard. Have it? You need it. It's a must. So let's let that go 2 minutes. Because these are relatively thinner pork chops and they're going to cook super duper quickly. In the meantime, I want to move these Ponzu Cajus somewhere safer, maybe over here. And things are coming along quite nice. Just cool down. So guys, we made these earlier on Facebook Live. These are my Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. The recipe's on the blog, but we had to put them in the book because they're almond flour based. They have a little bit of cheddar cheese, tons of grass-fed ghee, and they're just as good as Red Lobster, but I always say they're not going to kill you. The ones over there are toxic. These are unbelievable. In the cookbook, we serve these with pulled pork made in the Instant Pot with Keto barbecue sauce. It's so good. Oh my god.
I'm gonna finish the guacamole now. I'm gonna add
All right, show on. So this is what Jesse's doing. Explain what you're doing.
So all you need is to grab those marinated onions that were sitting in the lime juice and add them to the guacamole. They are not as sharp as they were. They've softened in flavor, and they will carry just enough acidity into the guacamole. Not too much. You don't want to squeeze lime directly into the guacamole.
And what if you need more lime juice? What do?
You just add it.
No, you add the pickling liquid.
Oh, you add the pickling liquid. And I'm adding some cilantro.
Ah, que bueno.
Yeah, and some pepitas. Pumpkin seeds.
Mm-hmm.
The guacamole is done.
Yeah. If you want more acid,
It's next to me.
I'm gonna move it. It's a pan.
Oh,
You just add the pickling liquid from here, because it's mellowed out by that onions. You don't want that acidic, sharp flavor of lime juice. This is what you want. It's a game changer. Just try it. You're gonna love it.
Let me try this guac and see if it needs anything. Maybe some more salt.
There might need more salt or something. Money ball?
Very good. Just a little bit more salt. Wow.
Now,
Proper.
if you're not gonna eat that now, you don't just put plastic wrap over the top. You press the plastic wrap directly to the surface so no air can get between, otherwise it's gonna brown.
Air is your enemy.
Air is your enemy, and when things are brown, you flush it down. That's just the problem, sorry. Do you have a recipe for ghee? Yeah, Google Flav City ghee. It's the easiest thing ever. All right, check out these pork chops back here.
Delicious.
So, I know they're ready to flip because the juices on top are pooling a bit. Look at that, Art. Look at that crust. The spices just seared into that crust, and I'm literally going to cook it for 1 minute more because I know these are thin, and I feel like most people overcook their pork chops. It's the number one complaint I get is why are my pork chops dry? It's because pork is very, very lean, and you have to cook it just so it's cooked through. So actually take it out of the pan about 30 seconds before it's done. Let the carryover heat inside finish cooking. It's just like chicken breast. It's just as lean, and it's so easy to overcook. So, and I'm warming up with some coconut milk here. Check it out, Art. Because I'm going to deglaze the bottom of the pan. Whoops. With the coconut milk, as I make a mess like usual. And then we're just going to reduce that, add a little bit of lime zest, lime juice. What do you got there, Bebo?
Here's the pão de queijo. It's like a popover. You open it.
Ooh.
And it's cheesy and ooey and gooey inside.
It'll be my first time eating one of those.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
First time
exciting.
for Art.
Can't wait.
Pork chops are coming out, by the way, you guys. All right, check the pan really quick. I just want you to see this. All those sticky bits on the bottom of the pan. The French call that fond. I call them sticky bits.
Everyone call them yum yums.
Yeah, who calls them yum yum?
Emerald.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. There's tons of flavor or sabor in there. So I want to release the kraken of flavor. And the way I do that is by deglazing the bottom of the pan with this. Just coconut milk, right? And making a fire here. There we go. Hot pan, totally fine. Now I will take a spatula or spoon and then stir the bottom, and all of a sudden all the sticky bits, the yum yum, what is it?
Yum yums.
The yum yums have released. Yes, ma'am. Nessie's instructing me to use a wooden spoon. Jessie, in the meantime, can you add the finishing garnishes to the rice? Because the cauliflower rice is done. It needs the chopped almonds. It needs a little bit of cilantro. It needs lime juice and lime zest, por favor. So look, Art, the coconut milk got colored by the yum yums. I love that. So I'm just going to reduce that for a few minutes, and then we will add some lime zest and juice and salt and pour it over the pork chops, and dinner's done. So, how do I know the cauliflower is done? Well, I just taste it. I don't want it to be soft and mushy, but I don't want it still to be raw. And that's perfect. It's cooked through exactly where I want. We had some crunch with some almonds. Look at the colors. Get in this pan, Art. Look at the colors. You know that's going to be good. You know it's going to be healthy. I'm going to add a little more red chile in there, just for color. And then we need a little bit of lime zest and juice because we're getting all zesty today. So Desi's adding some zest. I'm adding some red chilies.
Zesty and you know it.
And then don't forget, you guys, I called this coconut cauliflower broccoli rice. These are unsweetened shredded coconut flakes. Please make sure they're unsweetened. We don't want the sugar. We don't want this to taste like a pina colada. So we add that. It's going to add a little bit of sweetness. And all of a sudden, things are getting pretty darn interesting here. Do we have more limes, or is that it? Yeah, we got more here. So I want to add a little bit of lime juice to my sauce, too. So we got sweet coconut, a little bit of spice from the residual spices in the pan. I want a little bit of acid in there. And a little bit of acid in here. These are the stingiest limes ever. Look at this. Whole Foods only has hard, dry limes now. I want my 33 cents back. Times 5. So mix that up, and then we'll check it for seasoning. But that's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you serve that on the table. Little Timmy and Erica, they're not going to know what it is, right? They're not going to think there's broccoli. You just tell them that it's like green rice. They're like, oh, Mommy, I like green rice. And they're eating superfood. It's going to make them grow up to be strong like bull. Try this. Phenoms. Absolutely phenoms. I love that.
Perfect.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
That's what clean eating.
Perfect.
This pan of goodness is like an embodiment of what healthy food should be. Not bland, not boring. We're not boiling like cauliflower here. We're serving you exciting, healthy food. So imagine that recipe plus 125 more in my book. So if someone asks me what separates our book from others, it's creative, tasty recipes that don't make you feel like you're on a diet, right? Absolutely not. So we're reducing our sauce here. All the yum yums have dissolved into the sauce. I want to check it now for seasoning because maybe it needs some salt. It's still too thin, right? I got to reduce that anyway. But let's just see where the seasoning is here. Easiest pan sauce ever. One ingredient, coconut. It's good. I think also I'm going to mount it at the end with a little pat of butter to make it velvety. What do you think, Art?
I like it.
Seems only right. But that's really good. I'm going to let it reduce. It might need a little pinch of salt.
I'm sure you have that.
I'm pretty sure I have. We're not using white salt. We're not using kosher Morton salt. We're using pink Redmond real salt from Utah. This is unrefined raw salt. These guys are my new favorite brand. They're going to give us some samples for the book signing party in Chicago. And it's just delicious salt that's actually good for you. That white refined salt in the Morton's box and the Diamond Crystal is actually really bad for you. Go on Flav City, YouTube, search salt, and watch the video that Art and I made. Okay, I think we should do a little bit of cleanup while that sauce is reducing. And then it's time to sit around the family table and eat. I have no idea what happened to Paul, but he's missing in action.
You want me to text him?
Yes, I'm going to talk, sure. Art's going to multitask. How long in the oven? Those took about 20-ish minutes in the oven, Sahar. I don't like the taste of cilantro. What can I use instead? Daniela, just don't use it. Because, I mean, like, parsley's not quite the same. Just leave it out. You're totally fine. Some flour. Well, I want to keep it keto, Grigor. So you, in a real world scenario, you can use a flour and butter and make a roux. But to keep it keto, you'd either have to use xanthan gum or coconut flour, or I'll just let it reduce and I'll just add butter. Let's see here. Oh, Lucky got one. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, Osman. Appreciate that. Desi, the baby will be so happy today with all the yum yum.
Oh my God, I know.
Yeah, so right now, Karen, we don't have a book tour plan, but if the book ends up being a #1 bestseller on Amazon and New York Times, we will for sure do a book tour. But we need your support, continuing to spread the word, buying more copies for your friends and family, because that's what it's going to take for us to get on a book tour into Costco and all that good stuff. We want everyone interested in clean eating, keto recipes to be exposed to this book, because I call it the flippability. The flippability of this book is unlike any book you've seen, because you pick it up at the bookstore like this. You're like, oh, what's this book, Flav City? You're like, whoa, amazing. Oh, they're kind of nice, right? What? Burgers? That's sick. Wait, this can't be the, oh my God. Meatloaf with cheese and prosciutto? Oh my God. Meatballs? Steak with salsa verde? The flippability of this book is, in my opinion, mouth-watering. So how could you not want to eat?
Look at that.
I mean, look at this. This is beef bolognese, ragu bolognese with 3-hour braised ragu with shirataki fettuccine. How can you not want to eat these recipes when you pick it up? We compared this to other books on the market, and we just didn't see other people doing this. This is my favorite recipe in the book. Moroccan chicken stew with golden turmeric rice. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a party in your mouth. So that's what the flippability is. Is that too hot? Yeah, they put a trivet on there, Debo.
I'll just put it here.
Okay. Let's make some room here. Get rid of the oil. I want to clean up so we can have family dinner. It's staff dinner time. So, Art, let's put a pat of butter in here now.
Oh, yeah.
And take a look what's going on vacation. So a little bit of butter never hurt anyone. Stick of butter, y'all. That's what Paula used to say. So a little bit of butter in here. And my man Grieger, that'll actually help thicken or emulsify. But see how the sauce kind of came together by itself? This will just thicken it up, and I think it probably is going to need a little more yum yum. So let me just check for seasoning. You know what? That's good as is. No, you know what I want? Coconut cream for the win. I'm going in the fridge,
There's
y'all.
butter already then.
This is my secret weapon. Instead of using heavy cream, we grab a can of Trader Joe's coconut cream to keep this recipe dairy-free. And I'm just going to add a tablespoon of this, and that's going to make the sauce so rich and velvety. It's going to be insane. Loca en la cabeza. I'm so glad I thought about that. Let's take a little bit of that, add it here. I keep this stuff in the coldest part of my fridge because sometimes we use it for whipped coconut cream. Or if you have just coconut milk, it's usually floating on the top. It's such a perfect one-to-one replacement for heavy cream in recipes. So we could have done that instead of doing the butter, but I think both will be kind of lovely. Okay.
Stir that
up.
And the sauce is done.
Yeah, sauce looks done. Let's kill the heat. See how that came together so nice? And if you want to make sure that it's thick, you do, what are we doing, Aaron? What is this called?
Oh, you're going for the nappe.
Nappe. Does it hold a line like that?
I think it does.
For the win, it's ready.
Holding the line the way a good defensive hockey team should, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I just cut my finger on the side of that coconut thing.
Watch out.
Every time.
Every
Really?
time.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Okay, Art.
What?
He's going to set up the camera on the tripod so we can have family dinner. Excuse the shaky camera a little bit. And we're going to get some plates here. And we're going to have staff meal. Get some of this. How long were we cooking here? We were cooking for an hour. Exactly 1 hour. It will take you much quicker when you do this at home because you're not hanging out with your friends and yabbering and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You get it done much quicker.
Pardon the shakiness here and the change in audio
don't worry
too.
about it,
We're metamorphosizing into
Yes.
eating time.
No one's ever said that before.
Is that a word? Metamorphosizing?
Metamorphosizing into eating time.
I should pop these other things.
Why does Art get a plate?
Why? He does get
I
a
think
plate.
he says, why do I get a plate?
Why?
What?
You kidding me? Art's earned it more than anyone else. Oh, that water. Okay, I'm gonna use some of these.
That's right, Holly.
Use some of these pickled onions for condiments. How did the Parsnips turn out? Family meal, Mama.
I know, Gregor.
Let's get forks, knives, large spoon for serving. Oh, the sauce too.
Yeah, put the sauce in this one.
Okay. Good. Put the sauce into. Let me put the sauce in here. All right. Wow, we made a mess. I actually wish this was a big family dinner with all y'all here because we need help cleaning the kitchen afterwards. That's going to be the biggest pain in the butt. I have a feeling that Art and I will be doing that.
1 a.m. in Sweden, and I'm getting hungry.
Wow! Midnight run to the pantry, maybe, homie. Make some quick pork chops, huh? Okay.
Ooh, 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. Where are you?
Maria, it's 4:30 here. It's been a pleasure to see you guys cook. Hence, there's so many things. Thank you. Wow, Maria.
Where are you watching
Wow.
from?
That's awesome. All right, so
Okay.
we got the cauliflower
Pardon the
rice.
shake. Hopefully the audio still works after I do this.
I think it's going to be fun.
Y'all can still hear us, I hope.
Yes, let us know. Make sure you can still hear us. This looks unbelievable. I wish we could all have you all here.
Wow, with the guac, it's like a complete dinner.
Totally.
Yes.
You need that guac. You just need it. A little bit of coconut cream sauce.
Can we see everybody? Let's see.
Easily. Yeah, look at that. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on now. That sauce.
Hopefully I don't screw up. Okay. That'd be embarrassing.
I'm loving that pan sauce. Absolutely loving it. Oh, just 14 more days for my own flip-flapping good time with the book. That's right, Melanie. 14 days. If you guys haven't ordered yet, we need your support. The pre-order link is down in the description box for the cookbook. You can finally get this beautiful hardcover 8x10 book in your kitchen. Spread the word. I want everyone interested. We're so passionate that everyone interested in clean eating recipes has to have this book because it's going to take their culinary game to the next level. It really will. Oh,
Does that look good? Angle-wise?
yeah, it looks
All right.
great, Art. I love it. What kind of bread is that? Is the recipe in the book? No.
That's not keto.
No, oh, it's quinoa again. Quinoa's here.
Nice.
No, this is not keto. This is a Brazilian bread roll called a pão de queijo. If you've ever been to Fogo de Chão, this is the Brazilian roll.
I don't think they do that. In
They
Polish.
yeah, they do. They have pão de queijo
Yeah?
there. Yeah, of course. This is the one they have there. Nice.
It's not as salty because the parmesan wasn't salty enough.
I agree.
Typically salty.
All right, bon appetit, everyone.
All right.
Bon
Sounds good.
appetit. Here's the fork and knife.
Here.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's see these pork chops, babe.
For some reason, Amazon is sending my book till April 17.
Oh.
I mean, May 17. Yeah, I think technically it should ship May 15, but
As soon as they get inventory, they'll ship it,
yeah.
and that's happening like this week and next week.
What, Pedro? Yeah, some charred chili serrano would be amazing. No, no,
Delicious, man.
The
That's
pork
good
chop,
stuff.
wow.
this is not your average pork chop. There's layers of flavor. It was juicy, and it only took what, a few minutes in the pan, right? We did like 2 minutes on one, 1.5 on the other. When you have thin cut pork chops, it's an advantage because they cook quick. You just want to make sure you don't overcook them.
They're going for the cloud
Oh.
bread.
Wow.
Nice.
This is the first recipe that Patrice ever did. I love to hear that.
That's good.
Yeah, actually, I don't like fogo either. I think it's kind of gross.
Not like what?
Fogo de chão. What did you season the pork chops with? Smoked paprika, cumin powder, ancho chili powder, coriander, salt. Hot cast iron pan. Then the coconut cream sauce to finish. Pork chops. Thin cut pork chops from Whole Foods. Finally get to see what art looks like.
Said that.
Hippie chick.
I usually make my appearance at the end here.
Also, Art is the most eligible bachelor in Chicago, in case y'all don't know that. I always like to
I
remind
think
you.
they know that now.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Keju. I mean, the guacamole is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Right?
I love it. It's a perfect guac. See, I have a problem getting guacamole at restaurants because they charge like as high as $15 for guacamole now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place in Chicago called Summer House.
For literally one avocado.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one avocado guacamole. Are you loco, man? That place Barrio Queen in Scottsdale. $15 for tableside guacamole. Who cares? I bought a large avocado for $1.50. Probably cost all in maybe like $2.10. Are you kidding me? It's so ridiculous.
This is good.
Ooh. Hey, Quinoa says, what up, Art? I'll be in Chicago in July.
Nice.
Hey,
Welcome to town.
shoot Art a message. Maybe we'll show you around. You never know.
Who wants more sauce? The sauce is
do it
delicious.
to it. Yes, we always are looking for dishwashers. I will feed you in exchange for dishwashing. I'm not even kidding. Gracias, Faith. Muchas gracias. Come to Texas. We have it running out our ears here. Have what?
What's
Guacamole. Oh, avocado.
Yeah.
Well, Art and I are going to go to Texas sometime
we gotta
soon.
get back. I gotta get back.
Yeah, I haven't been to a lot of places. We got to do a HEB haul. So Art and I will come to Texas. We'll do a quick little getaway.
I really wish you all could be here to join this.
That
because
sauce is amazing.
Amazing.
This is
Just like last night. A roasted tomatillo
Oh my
sauce
god.
or a tomato sauce. Easiest pan sauce ever, you guys.
totally.
It's done
Right?
everywhere.
That's crazy. My family loves your recipes. Anita Patel wants to know, what veggies can I have instead of pork? So the cookbook has a ton of veggie side dishes, not too many veggie main dishes, but instead I would do portobello mushroom or a piece of tofu with that spice crust. It'd be great along with the rice, or some seitan. That'd be great if you want that too. I do have a cauliflower steak recipe with blistered insane green beans in the cookbook. It's an amazing vegetarian recipe that can be 100% vegan if you use a non-dairy yogurt, or Art would call.
Not yogurt.
Not yogurt. Thank you, my man. Others aren't doing it like Bobby. Two southpaws.
You're a southpaw.
I'm a southpaw.
Oh no, I'm right-handed. It's just I eat European, so I guess you think I'm.
I'm the only southpaw here.
What's it called?
Southpaw.
South or soft?
South, like northeast, southwest. Baseball term. The
Oh.
left-handers typically face the south. With
Oh.
I think maybe somebody who knows more about sports
Wow.
trivia can correct
So
me.
this- Myra could have left work an hour ago, but she's been sitting here watching. Now she's leaving. Thanks for sharing on IG, the place you buy your spices from. Thank you for hanging out with Myra. Now go home and make some dinner. That's so sweet of you. Staying an extra hour at work just to, hopefully you got paid for that.
Nice.
Can you do a haul of Central Market if you're going to HEB? If we're going to Texas, we're going to do both for sure. All right? Got to go big in Texas. My husband cooks and I wash the dishes. Yeah, that works, Faith. First time joining my favorite YouTube channel. What up, buddy? Welcome. So we're doing a live stream every single week now and 2 recipes on the weekend. But you have to push the bell icon under the video so you get push notifications whenever we schedule live streams. Very, very important. What up, Clint? How's it going, Holmes? Wow, you're gonna love the book, the dinner. You can make it from the book. It's so darn good. And It's a perfect keto Cinco de Mayo healthy recipe. Perfect. We got Mohammed all the way from sunny San Diego. What is Desi's favorite Bulgarian healthy dish? I can't wait to get the book. Daniela Gesheva.
Bulgarian health dish, my favorite is bean stew.
But what's the favorite one in the book? Yeah.
Or like, in the book
No,
I
I'm
made.
sorry. It was just in general.
And I also like spinach soup with zastroika. It's an egg and lemon
Yeah.
sauce,
Yeah.
which we actually have in the book.
Yeah, we do have. Desi's Bulgarian spinach lemon drop soup. Daniela, az mysliace moi lubim Bulgarian hrana może być szopska salatka ili
Tripe soup.
tripe supiczka od tripe.
No, it's called oh my god.
What's the tripe soup called?
Shkembe churba.
Yeah.
That's your favorite.
Yeah. Oh, good to hear, Clint. I love it. Yeah, the live stream stays here. So you can go back and watch it anytime you want.
And if you're doing that, you can actually choose to see all the comments as they happen.
Yeah.
You can turn that on or off.
Absolutely.
You can comment like any other video, and
Yeah,
we'll respond after the fact.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
absolutely. Thank you, Spokane, Washington. Dinner time in Sweet Home Chicago, homie. That's how we roll. Hanging out with the family. Hoping you guys bought the book. Spreading the love about the book. We were saying earlier that Costco is this close to placing a huge
Oh, yeah?
order for the book, which will be amazing.
Holly said she wanted to
Sam's
start
Club
with
is close too. So we got to keep the momentum going. Spread the word to anyone interested in clean eating recipes so we can make this a #1 bestseller. I really want to get on today's show and cook some recipes with Al Roker. I think we can do it, right? The Flav City family can do it. Holly, I want to be sitting next to Art eating, stealing his biscuit.
Nobody's stealing this. I'm guarding this, but there's plenty more to share. So,
And we have biscuits also.
and red Lobster, yeah.
Yeah, we made the Red Lobster Cheddar biscuits on Facebook Live before we went live on YouTube. So we're trying to do as much love spreading the word about the book on all platforms. What's coming up this weekend on the YouTube channel?
Sweeteners.
And my granola recipe.
So tell them.
Yeah, this Sunday is going to be my homemade, no-bake, grain-free granola that Art and I filmed while Bobby was away in Australia.
Uh-huh.
It's super delicious, super easy. It takes exactly 7 minutes to make. And that's coming up on Sunday.
And Saturday's what?
Saturday is your sweeteners haul. Everything you need to know about sweeteners.
Yes. Art and I went to the grocery store reviewing all different kinds of sweeteners.
Sugars.
Sugars, everything. And it's going to be an eye-opening video. Spoiler alert, my favorite sweetener is monk fruit sweetener. It's my favorite. It's so good.
Another spoiler alert, I had no idea there were that many sweeteners out there.
Oh my god, yeah. We went to a big Whole Foods here in Chicago. So many different sweeteners. Oh, let's see. How many grams of protein do you eat per day? I don't track that one, Brad. I try to eat like 80% veggies and 20% meat. But I don't really track my protein because it's not something I'm super concerned about.
Grab another pork chop.
Working on my veggies.
We talk about coconut sugar, my friend. Yeah, so Alicia had a great question. A lot of keto recipes are huge fat bombs with tons of calories. This book's not like that. We believe more in moderate fat, calorie, low carb recipes. I don't like huge fatty recipes, so this is more of a moderate carb or moderate fat, lower carb cookbook because I just think it's more approachable that way, and we focus more on the low carb part. And we don't do fat bombs, and we don't do these heavy fatty recipes.
Well, somebody tuned in late, I guess. What are you guys cooking and eating?
So we made a recipe from the cookbook. I'll show you the one we made. This is pork chops al pastor with cauliflower broccoli rice with coconuts and lime. We wanted to do a healthy Cinco de Mayo recipe from our new cookbook, which is available on Amazon right now. The link, by the way, the pre-order link is down below in the description box. This is what we made. In the book, you have a picture with every single recipe, macros, tips, and I'll let you know if there's a video there. And look at a picture of these pork chops in the book. It's absolutely stunning. And last night on Instagram Live, we made more Cinco de Mayo recipes. We made these. My version of Chipotle burrito bowls with low-carb Mexican cauliflower rice. Oh man, it was so good. That's right. Brad says, I guess you're debunking the protein theories based upon your guns. Yeah. I focus more about the carb intake and just eating keto and paleo foods. We don't do strictly keto. We do keto paleo because that feels better for our body. Let's see here. No drinks with dinner. Nope. We barely ever drink. Art likes to drink some water with dinner, but we keep it very basic here. Desi and I don't like to eat. Drink while we're eating. We don't like to disturb the digestive process.
Yeah.
Art doesn't mind.
Liquids just interfere with your digestive juices and you don't absorb as many nutrients.
Yep.
So you don't.
Let's see. Yeah, you can substitute cauliflower with broccoli whenever you want. It's Flav City on Instagram and Flav City everywhere. FlavCity.com for all of our recipes and videos. Where do you get your monk fruit sweetener? The best brand is on Amazon. It's called Zen Sweet. They're based out of Chicago. It tastes unbelievable.
And there's stores too.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure it's everywhere. I know they're
Whole
like
Foods.
Yeah, Whole Foods. I'm not sure if it's nationwide, but Zen Sweet is phenomenal. Can we have the recipe for the bread? Yeah.
It's online.
Yeah.
Go to flavcity.com and search cheesy bread rolls.
Or Google.
Or just bread rolls. Oh, yeah, just Google Flav City bread rolls and you'll get the recipe.
Yep. Or Brazilian bread rolls. It's one of our old recipes, right? Been there forever.
This is my first time eating them, and I've had two of them already. They're cheesy and soft and delicious. So really good stuff. Recommend it.
Mira says the Bulgarian bakery is the best. Love the dough stuffed with creamy cheese. Banitsa. Right?
Well, there's so many variations. But I love banitsa.
Are you taking half that?
Yeah.
I'm going to steal that. I'm going to steal the other half.
No,
Okay.
I don't
I'm
want
gonna take
any
the
more.
other
You don't
half.
have to steal anything. Arturo. I got the piece with super crust on there.
More sauce.
Yeah, more sauce. Let's do it. The sauce is the boss.
Yeah, I mean, I do crave those Bulgarian recipes that are just like
That's good. Thanks.
pastries with cheese and eggs and dough, but you know, I don't need them that much these days because it's just it just slows me down a little bit.
Please provide the name of the coconut butter for the bread recipe.
Coconut butter. There's no coconut in this bread.
No,
recipe?
for the keto fat bread.
Oh, the keto fat bread.
They failed 2 times.
What do you mean they failed?
What kind of butter?
My 2 trials failed miserably. Why don't you grab where's the thing I'm going to show them?
The manna?
I'm going to show you exactly what it is. You have to follow the recipe exactly, right, Pat?
Yeah. It's coconut manna or coconut butter. It's not coconut oil, so you gotta be careful.
It's this stuff right here. Nutiva coconut manna. Follow the recipe online exactly. Desi just edited the recipe to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder to help with some issues people had where sometimes it turns green a little bit. But you can't use coconut cream or oil. It's got to be coconut butter. Nutiva coconut manna. That's what you want.
Yeah. And you have to have a good processor. I don't know how you're mixing the nuts and the eggs and the butter, but you want to use a good processor so it whips everything together.
Joy says, I thought Desi was Finnish.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Art is finished.
Art's Finnish.
Who said that one?
Dexy. Yeah, enjoy. Huh. I'm surprised Jeff Bezos doesn't sponsor you. He must be short on cash. Yeah. I don't know. He's going through a divorce right now, so I think he's going to lose half his money.
Right, yeah.
Jacqueline, all 3 kids and babies under the weather. I'm late today.
Ooh.
Oh, man. That's horrible. Clint, have you considered a travel meal at some point? My wife needs a meal she can take in her car in a small lunchbox. I was thinking about your chicken salad cloud bread. Yeah, so
Absolutely.
we have a few of those lunch recipes that can be eaten cold. That's one. We have a chicken curry salad. We also have the roasted cauliflower broccoli salad with avocado dressing and chicken. Well, if you search Flav City lunch, those shall pop up.
And these were served with the chicken salad, weren't they? In the blog?
In one
one
recipe.
okay.
It wasn't keto, but yeah.
Yeah. Tammy, do you have notes in the book about when you can or cannot substitute items? The husband's allergic to coconut. What do you think?
Well, not all recipes have coconut, and if it's just a garnish, you can skip it. If it's in a sauce like we did today, for example, coconut milk or coconut cream, you can just substitute that with regular cream.
But what about the allergy index and stuff like that? I can tell you.
Oh yeah, there's an allergy index, so
You just spit on you.
so you can just look up the recipes and see immediately if there's nuts in them or not.
For the most part,
For the most part, you can
leave it out.
Leave them out. Yeah.
Super easy. So, if he's allergic to coconuts or nuts? Oh, coconut, yeah. So, very easy. For this recipe, use heavy cream and don't use the coconut flakes.
We don't consider coconut a nut though.
Yeah. Coconut's not a tree nut.
No, yeah, it's the allergy is about tree nuts.
Yeah. We tell you the recipes that are tree nuts, dairy, eggs, and that's about it, right?
Yeah.
How's Jesse feeling?
Feeling great.
Did everyone hop on Instagram with the tips?
Oh my god, yeah. Everybody left me comments recommending their best baby brands and just things they just really need and think they're useful. So I thought that was great because I'm not planning to buy the whole store, and I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many products. So I just want to keep it to a short list of just the things that I really need, and not really spread myself.
Sounds right. Let's see here. Is the recipe for the keto fat bread in the cookbook?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to put that one in there because we think it's a delicious keto fat bread. Any snacks to take to the movie? I usually take cheese string. Have you guys seen The Avengers?
I have not.
I have not seen The Avengers, but don't ask Art. He's behind in movies for many decades.
Wow.
But yeah, we have a whole chapter called Snack Attack. We have Desi's everything keto crackers. We have cheesy cauliflower tots.
Biscotti.
I can take all those to the movie theater.
They're all good.
The biscotti are really good. That would be a nice snack
Big
for
time.
them.
Someone's never been successful making the cloud bread. The cloud bread's easy. You just got to make sure you really beat the egg whites to a stiff consistency, so they're stiff peaks, and then gently fold in the cream cheese egg yolk mixture. That's what it's all about, that technique right there. It's actually really easy. If you just watch the video and follow along with me and make sure everything looks the way that I'm doing it, you really can't go wrong. What else?
Is Bulgarian close to Hungarian? I'm going to guess no.
No, not even close.
Strange fact, Hungarian, Finnish, and Estonian are somewhat related, but Finnish
There
and
you go.
Estonian look kind of similar. Hungarian looks way different, but people who study languages will say that they're part of the same family. But that's why I assume not Bulgarian.
Right. Bulgarian
That's
is a Slavic language.
Yep.
It's similar to Russian, Macedonian, but not really Hungarian. It's very
It's
different.
not a Finno-Ugric language like Hungarian and Finnish and Estonian. That's the little language lesson.
Shaheen is back. Shaheen, go to bed. It's late there, girl.
It's in Dubai?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brad, I'm not sure what you're talking about. We don't use oats at the home. He says there's a lawsuit about Bob's Red Mill oats. Nope, we use Bob's Red Mill tapioca starch.
Yeah,
But that's it. Art reminds me a little bit of Robert Redford and Ron Howard combined.
Wow.
Never heard that one before.
That's shocking. I haven't heard that one either.
Yeah.
I hear Willem Dafoe all the time. And
Robert
then,
Redford, that's a new one.
that's a new one. And then Jim Carrey is like the number 2 spot. So, yeah.
Jacqueline wants to know if we have a meatloaf recipe in the book. We have 2 meatloaf recipes. We have the beef one that's stuffed with mozzarella cheese and prosciutto.
Phone charger.
And we have a turkey one, which is amazing. I want to show you this turkey. It's turkey meatloaf.
I love this meatloaf. Oh my god,
Check this out.
it's so soft and tasty.
It's turkey meatloaf with a sugar-free ketchup glaze. Look at the glaze.
Nice. Yeah.
And a cauliflower rice pilaf with mushrooms and asparagus. So tasty. Haha, Shaheen, you're so sweet. Okay, I will try the bread recipe once the book comes. You'll do it, Doris. Where did you buy the pepitas? I buy them from Trader Joe's. They have raw pepitas and they're delicious. Gluten-free, dairy-free lemon bar recipe. I don't think we have that one, do we? Lemon bar?
Sounds tasty.
We made a mess there on the baby. We spilled on the baby. How do you spell that thing you baked? Oh, so it's ponzu queijo. So it's like this. I'll show you. Shaheen. Paodequeijo.
It's on the website.
Is there a
guys.
tilde over
Yeah,
the letters?
there's a tilde somewhere, but I don't know how to do that.
There's a tilde.
Okay.
If you hold down the letter, it'll pull up options.
Hello from Belgium. I love your channel, and you guys love Belgium fries with mayonnaise, which I can get behind. I love mayonnaise
They
too.
have good chocolate, too.
Yeah. Do they? Oh yeah, Belgium chocolate. Yeah. I always got to have a drink with my meals, like water or alcohol. Which one do you want? Can you do a stuffed one? Oh yeah, you can. I saw that question. You can stuff the ponzu queijo with vegetables or sausage, like cooked sausage while it's baking. It'll
really?
puff up and stay inside. Yeah, Serjan has done that before. Just cook the sausage before. Cook the filling before. Totally love you guys. I've been low carb, high fat for 11 months, not to lose weight, but for health benefits. Also a big time foodie. I'm definitely buying your book and I love watching your videos. Oh, right on, DB. Love to hear that. Favorite place to get fries in Chicago?
Fries?
Fries, yeah.
Oh.
We don't really eat fries very often. I can tell you our favorite Mexican in Chicago, Rick Bayless. Yeah, but fries? Sweet potato fries from Rocket? I don't know.
That's a whole new... Oh, your finger's bleeding, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Rocket's got good fries.
They do, yeah.
Truffle fries.
As long as you
potato
say the
fries.
temperature, right?
Yeah, that's
The
right.
cooking oil.
What's
They
your
did.
favorite breakfast recipe from the book? Well, here's what you do. You open up...
I know what mine is.
Okay, you tell. First of all, you open up the first chapter called Wakey, Wakey, Eggs and Bakey. Desi, what's your favorite?
The muffins.
These. This is Desi's favorite. They're keto, fat bread, spinach, and feta muffins with bulletproof coffee.
Cool.
Like, so tasty. And then I'd say my favorite one is...
Oh, and the shakshuka.
This is amazing. This is Middle Eastern shakshuka with low-carb, cheesy pita bread. That's Desi's recipe for pita. It's so darn tasty. Eggs in purgatory would be another name for that. But I like one of these old recipes I did for... Oh, this is cool. Mini meatball breakfast hash with spinach and parsnips and all that stuff. How cute is that, right? Really, really cool.
Cool.
And then this is an oldie but a goodie. It's my sausage Mcmuffin sandwiches with low-carb almond flour biscuits. And then if you turn the page, part of the recipe is also coconut chia seed pudding. So that's a breakfast meal prep. And if you notice on this side of the page, here, there's the macros for each component of the recipe. So you know exactly the nutrition of each part of the recipe. We thought of everything we think for this book to make sure you guys get the full benefit out of it. It's $22.50 in the US for 125 plus recipes that are super creative and I know you're going to love them. And all the people interested in keto and low carb, this is the book for them. So we're the vehicle to push this book so well that they see it and they take one peek at it. They're like, boom, this is the book I need. And it's going to make you fall in love with cooking, and it really will.
What is your favorite gluten-free pizza in Chicago?
Favorite gluten-free?
I don't think you have to go far for that.
Yeah,
Just
the one,
stay here.
The one we make. Yeah, we actually sometimes we order gluten-free crust from Pizza Capri. They'll roll out, or it's already rolled out and frozen. They'll sell you raw gluten-free dough for like $3-4. We make that at home on the pizza stone. That's good.
Yeah, but it's starchy.
Yeah, but if you want a gluten-free, yeah. Sometimes you have a craving for pizza.
But like at a restaurant where you can order, I don't think I've ever had that.
No, not at a restaurant. What's your favorite pizza in Chicago, though, in general? I know what Art's is.
I like going to Italy.
Yeah, the thin crust at Italy is really good. Art,
The Malnati's.
deep
Definitely,
dish, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Desi and I love thin crust. We love Neapolitan thin crust pizza. Thank you so much, Kanori. Let's see. What protein would you recommend for morning shakes? My husband just bought Garden of Life organic meal replacement. Garden of Life is a fantastic one. I'd recommend that, but if you want to go dairy-free, this is the one I drink almost twice every single day. It's Garden of Life plant-based sport protein powder. The vanilla one tastes like a milkshake. The ingredients, you can't read it. They're as clean as they get. It's low carb and it's unbelievable. I have an Amazon affiliate link, but you can just search that on Amazon. It is so good. Yeah, exactly, Holly. It's a great deal for all the amazing food. It really is. I mean, I'm sure everyone feels that way about their cookbook, but this is a collection of very special recipes that kind of raise the bar on healthy cooking. The likes of which the world has never seen, maybe, right?
Exactly. What was that from?
I don't know.
Okay.
Some movie, maybe?
Seinfeld?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
What about videos on the recipes in the book for more visual learners? Yes. Well, that's where you're in luck. There are recipes or very similar recipes to so many. I'd say 80% of the recipes in the cookbook. So in the book, we say, go on YouTube and search this for the recipes. So for example, this, so beef and chili biscuits. There's a little YouTube icon right there. And it says, search Flav City beef chili or Flav City biscuits, and you'll find the recipe on YouTube. We also have quotes from fans in the cookbook. We have macros, so it really hooks you up with everything you really need to know. It's pretty interesting. Yes, Shaheen, people who want to lose weight can have protein shakes. Absolutely. It could either be a meal replacement, or it could be something where it's not as heavy. So you want to do like water or like almond milk, a little bit of protein, and then maybe some cocoa powder that's unsweetened, and a little bit of maybe like cinnamon, and you're good. I put a ton of calories in mine because I want the meal replacement because I actually try to gain weight. Let's see here. Would love to see a breakfast, lunch, and dinner issue. New book. You know what we're thinking, Grigor, for the next book? Maybe like 5 ingredient, like meals that are keto, paleo, gluten-free, dairy-free, and stuff like that. So like super easy 5 ingredient, clean eating recipes.
Would butter be an ingredient?
Butter, no.
Okay.
Butter, oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper would not be.
Well, that's a good segue. Because on a very recent video posted, yesterday?
Monday morning.
Okay.
Tuesday morning, yeah.
It was a lemon chicken recipe, and there was a little discussion in there as to whether there were 6 or 7 ingredients in that dish. Bobby thought 6, I thought 7, because he said butter is not an ingredient.
Right.
Who did most of the fans side with on this discussion?
The votes were overwhelmingly in favor of Art.
This guy.
Art. Everyone said the butter was the 7th ingredient because I used it to thicken a sauce, not to cook in as fat. And
I will agree. I think that was the basis for why. Yeah.
That's the difference,
If
right?
you would just start at the beginning, like, I need some fat. Let me eat butter.
Yes, that makes sense.
All right, I'm done self-promoting.
Faith says Art likes Costco pizza.
That is true. I first saw Art as Costco. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I like their pizza. Some videos.
Vital Farms butter, very good stuff. I highly recommend Vital Farms butter and eggs. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I haven't used it yet, but it's good stuff. Art has really good posture. Wow.
I've never heard that
nice.
in my life, but thank you.
Thank you, Shaheen. If I could be a shadow of Jamie Oliver, that'd be amazing. Let's see here.
It's the stove and ingredients.
And the stove is not an ingredient. Someone actually said like, oh, it's a 9-ingredient recipe because it has salt and pepper.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
Dude, salt, pepper, cooking oils, and vinegars are not ingredients. Those are pantry staples. Yeah, Shaheen's on your side too.
Okay.
It's quinoa keto. Nope, quinoa is not keto or paleo because it's a pseudo grain.
I think there was an earlier question. Is milk keto?
Milk is like borderline. Like you don't want too much of it. You're much better off using cream for recipes. Not art here. People are in love with art.
Okay.
Yes, and once again, he's the most eligible bachelor in Chicago, ladies.
Thank you once again.
Hey, did the Cubs win today?
That's a good question.
The game could be on now. Hey Siri, did the Cubs win today? Or not Siri, Alexa, did the Cubs win today?
The Cubs are leading the Mariners 6-0 in the top of the third inning.
Whoa, top of the
David Bowe
third.
is currently at bat for the Chicago
Alexa
Cubs.
off. 6-0, nice. Go Cubs, go. I love your meal preps and tried some. They are super yummy, and I'm not even on a diet. I share your channel with most of my friends. Thank you, Maria. Hey, you don't have to be on a diet. You just have to have a craving to eat clean, healthy food that's going to make you feel good. Bobby, how much exercise do you do? I go to the gym about 4 days a week, and I do a total body exercise with a focus on strength, flexibility, and core. I want to be strong and not have a hurting back when I'm on my feet all day. Art reminds me of a friend that rides Tour de France. Grieger, you have a very interesting friends and analogies here, Grieger. You're too funny, man.
Does the friend use like performance-enhancing drugs like a lot of them do? I don't know.
Oh my God, I just triggered Joy's Alexa and Kayla's Alexa.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
That's so funny. Holly, my 5-year-old plays with my Alexa. It's very entertaining when she tells him to go to bed. Oh my God, that's funny. That is awesome. So get in touch with someone in the UAE so you can come to Dubai. Yes, Shaheen, I want to do a sponsored trip to Dubai. How bad would that be, babe? I want to do...
I want
yeah.
so I can meet Shaheen.
Yeah, we want to go there. I want first class in Emirates in that suite. And then we'll stay at the Burj Khalifa. And we'll do all the cool things.
I'll take Coach just to get on that.
Oh, yeah. Art's, no, we're getting you a sweetheart. Don't worry. And Shaheen can take us to the markets and all that good stuff. My husband is a personal trainer, and he always tells his clients to watch you and loves you guys. You're the only one who got my husband to give up his table salt. Wow, that's awesome, Jacqueline. Okay. Thank you. Make sure he also spreads the word about the cookbook, too, now.
Buy a couple dozen of them.
Yes, Dubai can afford to sponsor. They definitely have. I'm going to send an email. Shaheen, get me a good email contact for Dubai. Pre-ordered your cookbook, and I'm putting my husband on a keto diet. Hey-o, Maria. Great, great idea. Oh, all right. So that's it. I think we should start cleaning up. What do you think?
I think that has to happen at some point.
Yes. This weekend, Art and I are at Whole Foods for the sweetener video. We're talking about all different kinds of sweeteners, keto, sugar, agave nectar, maple syrup, everything, what you want to buy, what you want to avoid. Then on Sunday, we have a video that Art and Desi shot while I was in Australia for paleo no-bake granola. Absolutely delicious. And then next week, Art and I are going to hit the grocery store again to film some more videos. Maybe I'm thinking some yogurt reviews. Maybe we'll go to Meyer or Kroger and do that. Art doesn't know, of course.
I know nothing.
Also have an idea about healthy snack foods to avoid and what to buy at the grocery store. Maybe, healthy salad dressings to buy and what to avoid. Seems to be very, very. I still want to know what a substitute for pepperoni that's nitrate-free. Joy, don't they have nitrate-free pepperoni at some stores? I use sea salt, but it's not coarse. Is that fine? It's not preferable, Shaheen. It's almost a play on the word. Is it fine? Like fine salt? Yeah. No, you want to look for unrefined, pure, kosher salt. See if they have it in the UAE. This brand is called Redmond Real Salt Kosher. It's my favorite. Let's see. Yeah, Himalayan salt's good, but you can't pick it up. It's hard. Yep, we have ordered over a dozen for clients.
Books?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jacqueline and her husband, who's
nice.
I gotta give the bloody knuckle.
Yeah, thank you.
Jacqueline and the husband, who's a personal trainer. Thank you so much. My New Year's resolution was to switch out oils after watching your video, and you have pre-ordered your book. Way to go, Robin. Little baby steps. Baby steps out the door.
Why are we frozen in there?
Oh, not frozen. Why are we frozen?
Yeah, we're frozen.
Oh, weird.
Are we frozen out on your TVs too?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let's see. Here.
Oh.
Oh, weird. Are we frozen on you guys or no?
This is
Oh, yeah, here it was froze, yeah. Oh, weird.
Oh, my.
Huh. Did the...
Low battery.
Oh, low bat. Oh, that why? The low battery came up?
No, I think it's correct.
Ah, the low battery popped up.
Maybe.
Try to refresh your screen. It should be fine now.
Yeah, I see motion.
We got the low battery screen, and that
Yeah.
froze everything? That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Not frozen. All right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I had a stroke and lost your ability to cook. Your new therapy is starting cooking using your cookbook. Food is medicine, Michelle. Yeah, if you had a stroke, you gotta eat keto and paleo, super clean, refined sugar, no grains, no starches. You can do it, Michelle, big time. All right, good. Good. All right, guys, we're gonna clean up. We got a massive cleanup, unfortunately. What else is new? Right, that happens every
That's
time.
the way it works.
Those videos are coming this week. Next week we'll be back. We'll do some more recipes, probably for the cookbook too, because we gotta promote the book heavy right before launch so we can get a good kind of like elevation right into the cookbook. It's
Elevation.
all about elevation. Oh, good idea. We can do a true Aussie beef and lamb trip to the Middle East because halal lamb is very popular there. Actually, you know what? Shaheen, I'll send them a message because they sponsored my trip to Australia, so I have that connection.
Nice.
But you might have a connection with the Visit Dubai or Visit UAE. Let's see here. Art's disappearing. Yeah, that's right. Art's a huge YouTube fan. Hey, Dre, what is shiro? They're shirataki noodles, Toby. They're low carb, delicious noodles made of konjac flour. The best brand you can buy is Pasta Zero by Nasoya.
Very good.
They have them at Walmart, Supercenters, and Whole Foods. We have a whole chapter in the book dedicated to those. With pesto sauce, with ragu bolognese, it's delicious.
And they got different shapes, right? They got
Yes. Spaghetti, fettuccine.
Yeah.
Yep. Most anti-inflammatory for MS would be keto. Yeah, but I would also say for MS, which my mother passed away from 4 years ago, I would do more paleo because I would go away from dairy. Dairy produces mucus, and you don't want too much of that in your body. So I would do a combo of keto, paleo with lower or no dairy. Your MS will be in remission forever. Guaranteed. Yeah, you need to go to bed, Shaheen. I ordered your book in terms of beer and wine. What would you recommend? Well, actually, wine is keto. A 5-ounce glass of wine only has 3.1 carbs. So you can't have a ton, but, one glass is fine. A Michelob Ultra only has like 2 grams of carbs, so totally fine in moderation. Absolutely. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate that. Let's see. Kayla, how do we get educated about food? We just have a passion about knowing about food and ingredients, where they come from, and what goes in my body. Cucamonga Chris, he's been watching for a while, finally attempted a recipe, the chicken salad, and it was amazeballs. Love to hear that. Yeah, you got it. I would get rid of oatmeal. It's a very inflammatory grain that sits in your stomach. You can substitute, what's it called? What's the seed called?
Quinoa?
Yeah, not quinoa though. Hemp hearts.
Oh.
Hemp hearts, but they're expensive. You're better. I mean, quinoa is not really paleo. It's a pseudo grain, but it's a better option, a way better option than oatmeal. So you can cook it the same way you do oatmeal, stir in some coconut milk or cream. Art and I had that this morning for breakfast.
Good.
With Desi. It was delicious. B Rose just ordered the book after the last live.
Nice.
Thank you so much. They don't have shirataki noodles in the UK. That's a bummer, dude. Yeah, chia seeds are great. It's not a replacement to oatmeal, but you can make chia seed pudding, which has that thick, kind of like velvety, creamy texture. There's a recipe here.
I thought so.
Or if you search Flav City chia seed pudding, there's a recipe on the blog. All right, guys, that is it. Art and I are going to peace out. We will see you next week. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, peace from our kitchen to yours.
Oh, I got to go stop.
I guess someone has to stop the video, yeah. Thanks, you guys. Thank you for supporting.